Welcome to another episode of Autocar Quick News, where we bring you the roundup of the week's hottest automotive news. But before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated on all of our latest videos. Hyundai has revealed first pics of its new Creta-based 3-row SUV, the Alcazar. The Alcazar is easily distinguishable by its longer rear overhang, prominent rear quarter glass and higher roofline. Hyundai is drip-feeding information, so in terms of dimensions, all we know at the moment is that the Alcazar's wheelbase measures 2760mm or 150mm more than the Creta's. Of the other visual differences, the Alcazar sports a larger grille with a studded pattern, sits on larger 18-inch rims and will get distinct tail styling. The interior hasn't been revealed as yet, but the dashboard will be shared with the Creta, though interior color schemes will be different. The Alcazar will be available in a 7-seat version with a middle row bench or a 6-seat option with captain's chairs. Interestingly, the 6-seat version will also feature a console armrest between the seats with integrated cup holders. The third row seats split 50-50 and can be folded down, though with all seats up, luggage space is 180 litres. Engine options for the Alcazar will include a 159 HP 2-litre petrol engine from the Tucson and a 115 HP 1.5 diesel shared with the Creta. Both engines will get manual and auto gearbox options. The Alcazar goes on sale in the coming weeks and is expected to be priced between 12 and 19 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Be sure to watch our first impression of the Alcazar on the Autocar India channel. Among the 3-row SUVs the Alcazar will be up against will be the new Mahindra XUV700. Mahindra confirmed the XUV700 name for its new SUV that was so far known by its code name W601. While originally expected to replace the XUV500, the W601-7 is expected to be a new addition to the lineup, suggesting Mahindra will continue to sell the existing XUV500 alongside. While finer details are yet to be revealed, we can tell you that the XUV700 will be available with 2.2-litre diesel and 2.0 petrol engines with manual and auto options. All-wheel drive will be on offer too. The XUV700 will be packed with features and could also debut with advanced driver assistance systems such as adaptive cruise control. The XUV700 is still some time away though, with a launch schedule post-July 2021. Yet another 3-row SUV headed our way will come from Jeep. The American SUV specialist has dropped a teaser for its upcoming 3-row midsize SUV. While the model will be based on the same platform as the Compass, styling is said to be significantly different. The teaser shows a new trapezoidal design element for the traditional Jeep grille and a flatter headlight design. India will get the model in the first half of 2022 and it's expected to be offered with a near 200 HP 2-litre diesel engine. BMW has launched the updated 6 Series Gran Turismo in India. The 2021 model is primarily identifiable by its sharper front-end styling, though the liftback design remains unchanged. Inside, the 6 GT gets feature updates including the move to a larger 12.3-inch touchscreen. The refreshed lineup comprises the 630i that gets a 258 HP 4-cylinder 2-litre turbo petrol engine, the 620D that's powered by a 2-litre 190 HP diesel, and the 630D that features a 265 HP 3-litre straight-six diesel engine. As before, air suspension is standard across the range. Prices start at 67.9 lakh rupees for the 630i, while interestingly, the range-topping 630D at 77.9 lakh rupees undercuts the equivalent Mercedes E350D by 4 lakh rupees. French car maker Citroen has officially debuted in the Indian market with the launch of the C5 Aircross. Assembled in India and available at 10 dealerships across the country, the unique crossover does sport a rather premium price tag. The C5 Aircross range starts with the Feel variant that has been priced at 29.9 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Features on the Feel include 12.3-inch digital dials, an 8-inch touchscreen, a powered driver's seat, dual-zone climate control, hands-free parking and 6 airbags. The fully loaded C5 Aircross Shine that comes in at 31.9 lakh rupees adds in LED headlamps, a panoramic sunroof and a hands-free tailgate. Powering the C5 Aircross is a 177 HP 2-litre diesel engine that comes paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Do watch our review of the Citroen C5 Aircross on the Autocar India channel. Your wait for the 4th gen Skoda Octavia is about to end. Skoda has started new Octavia production at its Aurangabad plant ahead of the model's launch later this month. The latest Octavia sports Skoda typical crisp styling while the interior goes big on tech. The India spec model is likely to feature digital dials and a 10-inch touchscreen with connected features. The latest Octavia will be a petrol-only model and will come with a 190 HP 2.0 TSI turbo petrol engine with a dual-clutch transmission. Lower price versions could also get a 150 HP 1.5 TSI turbo petrol. Expect prices in the range of 18 to 24 lakh rupees. Jaguar India has opened bookings for the updated F-Pace SUV with deliveries set to start in May. As part of the midlife makeover, the F-Pace gets a more prominent grille, reworked bumpers, sharper LED headlamps and reworked tail lamps. Interestingly, India will get the F-Pace in racy R-Dynamic guise that packs in blacked-out wheels among other elements. Inside, the changes are more comprehensive. There's a new steering wheel and the dashboard has been entirely redone with a new 11.4-inch touchscreen being the main talking point. Jaguar will offer the updated F-Pace with 2-litre petrol and diesel engines in India, and you can expect prices to be in the 67 to 75 lakh rupee ex-showroom range. The second-gen Mercedes-Benz GLA is easily one of the most hotly awaited luxury models of 2021. We can now confirm the engine options for the India spec model that is due for launch very soon. The lineup will comprise the GLA 200 that will be powered by a 163 HP 1.3-litre turbo petrol engine. As you may know, the engine is related to Renault-Nissan's 1.3-litre engine that also powers the Duster and Kicks in India. Transmission duties will be handled by a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission channeling power solely to the front wheels. The GLA 220D will get Merck's popular 2-litre diesel engine in 190 HP guise, mated to a new 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. Do note progressive line versions will be front-wheel drive, while only the higher-spec AMG line will get all-wheel drive. The GLA lineup will be topped by the Mercedes-AMG GLA 35 4MATIC that will feature a highly strung 306 HP 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine. You can read our exclusive review of the Mercedes-Benz GLA and a whole lot more in the April 2021 issue of Autocar India. Click on the link in the description to get your copy today. From a month of zero sales to a strong resurgence in demand, India's car makers saw it all in financial year 2021. While most car makers ended the year on a high, it's the cumulative sales of FY 2021 that are particularly interesting. Market leader Maruti ended the year down 8.5%, while Hyundai witnessed a 2.8% drop in sales. Tata Motors was the biggest gainer in terms of absolute numbers, with sales totaling 222,025 units, its highest figure in 8 years. New entrants Kia and MG also had a very positive year, recording sales growths of 82.9% and 62.1% respectively. Renault and Nissan were the only other passenger vehicle makers to register some growth. Do you expect to see some changes in the pecking order over the coming year? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Over to some international news, and we'll start with the Kia Sonet. That's right, the Kia Sonet. Kia has revealed a 7-seat version of the SUV for the Indonesian market. The Sonet 7, as it's called, packs in a third row of forward-facing seats with access via a tumble middle row seat. Do note the 5 and 7-seat Sonets for Indonesia are about 125mm longer than the India spec version that measures 3995mm. Even so, space in the last row is likely to be tight. While there's little probability of the model's launch in India, it is worth pointing out that the Indonesia market's Sonet 7-seater is manufactured at Kia's Anandpur plant in Andhra Pradesh. If you're a fan of Japanese sports cars, this one's for you. Toyota has unveiled the new GR86 that is the successor to the popular GT86. Developed alongside the second-generation Subaru BRZ, Toyota's new lightweight rear-drive coupe features a 2.4-litre naturally aspirated flat-4 petrol engine that makes 235 HP and 249 Nm, up from the GT86's figures of 200 HP and 205 Nm. Peak power is offered at 7,000 RPM, with the unit able to rev to 7,400 RPM. Buyers in Japan will have a choice of 6-speed manual and automatic gearboxes. The GR86 weighs in at an impressive 1270 kgs, made possible thanks to extensive use of aluminium on the roof and body panels. While there's no news on the GR86 coming to India, sources tell us that Toyota has been evaluating the decision to bring the Supra to India as an import. Fingers crossed that happens. This is the big show. Hummer, that's been revived as an all-electric brand, has taken the wraps off of the Hummer EV SUV. Closely related to the Hummer EV pickup shown just a few months ago, the EV SUV will go on sale in markets abroad in 2023. The car's blocky two-box silhouette, rugged styling and slatted front grille are reminiscent of the Hummer H2 and H3. Infinity roof removable panels effectively make it a convertible. The screen-rich interior features a 13.4-inch infotainment touchscreen and a 12.3-inch digital instrument display. There's no word on weight, but performance claims are big. The most powerful versions, with a 3-motor setup putting out about 830 horsepower and 1350 Nm at the wheels, are expected to do the 0 to 100 kph dash in 3.5 seconds. The EV SUV will also have a range upwards of 400 km on a charge, which is impressive given the old Hummers were notorious gas guzzlers. The SUV also has 13 inches of suspension travel, can climb at a 60-degree angle, can scale 18-inch verticals and can wade at depths of more than 2 feet. And like the pickup, the SUV is equipped with an innovative crab walk function that steers the rear axle to allow the vehicle to move diagonally. What you see here is an MG like no other. Called the Cyberster, it's a concept intended to recall MG's roots as a British sports car maker. MG says that the Cyberster draws inspiration from the classic MG B Roadster of the 1960s, even if the visual link is minimal. The concept's prominent shovel-like lower lip with its unique pattern and the flattened rear end with a Union Jack-like LED light design are attention-grabbing elements. Inside, the center console flows from the dashboard to the rear of the cabin, essentially dividing the cabin in two. MG has yet to release full technical details of the Cyberster, but says that it is based on a bespoke EV architecture and will offer a range of 800 km and a 0 to 100 kph time of less than 3 seconds. Over to two-wheeler news, and first up we have the Triumph Trident 660 that's just been launched in India. The all-new model is the company's latest entry-level street-naked offering and has been priced at a competitive 6.95 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The Trident 660 is powered by a 660cc inline triple that makes 81 HP and 64 Nm. The engine comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox. Triumph has also confirmed that the bike will come equipped with Michelin Road 5 tires. The Trident 660 will be available in 4 paint schemes, and buyers can also choose from a menu of 45 accessories that include add-ons like a Bluetooth module and bi-directional quick shifter. Aprilia has commenced pre-bookings of the SXR 125 in India. The SXR 125 is nothing but a smaller-hearted sibling to the SXR 160. Likely to be powered by the same engine as the SR 125, expect the SXR 125's 3-valve single-cylinder unit to produce about 9.5 HP. Like the 160, the 125 boasts all LED lights, USB charging port, digital instrument cluster, and the option of Bluetooth connectivity. However, since this is a 125cc scooter, it only gets CBS or combined braking system instead of ABS. While Aprilia is yet to announce a price of the SXR 125, expected to be priced near the 1 lakh rupee mark or about 25,000 rupees less than the SXR 160. Ather has released its latest over-the-air software update for its display. Called Ather Stack Atom, it enables Bluetooth-based music and call features on the Ather 450X. This update allows the rider to view and control music and take phone calls through the dashboard. While the music is playing on the smartphone, the dashboard will show album art and the name of the song and the artist in the display. When the vehicle is stationary, the rider can use the touchscreen to switch to the previous track, play or pause the current track, or jump to the next track. What was your pick of this week's news? Let us know in the comments section below. See you next week.